I'm Jaden.
I am Trey.
Trey's getting high.
As always.
That's what's going on.
Haha, we're back.
Ta-da!
Again.
I know. Last week I had COVID though. And then that weekend I went to New York.
Yeah,
so
it's only been like 2 weeks, maybe 3.
yeah. But still, we're kind of slack alive.
Better than before.
It's definitely a lot better than before.
Slowly but surely.
Hope you guys are still with us. If you're not, welcome new people. If there aren't any new people, well, I guess why are we doing this?
Just do it.
I do like to just talk. And be
Yeah.
able to just, you know, like...
Let it out.
Yeah, just, like, say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I mean, we just had a whole conversation about Chinese. Which we could continue if we really wanted to.
I guess.
We definitely need some chicken. That's all I'm saying.
I'm getting chicken fingers for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And the chicken teriyaki. That's a lot of chicken. We eat a lot of chicken today.
We eat a lot of chicken in general.
That's how my life always was.
I feel like you get to a
Chicken-
certain point in your life where chicken is your most common
It's
meal.
the cheapest and it's the most versatile. You
It
can
is
make
the
a
most
bunch of different
versatile.
kinds. Yeah.
But, I mean, couldn't you say the same thing about beef?
I guess, but to me, beef just doesn't hit the same. Unless it's like a steak or something, but if it's just ground beef, I'd rather have chicken all day.
But see, you also have issues with ground beef. But you said that you like my ground beef.
Yeah.
So that means that I could make more things with ground beef
Yeah.
in it. Or beef in general. Like, I really want to try those beef strips that my aunt gave me over some rice.
Yeah.
Because I feel like those would be really, really good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Like, when it's like that, when it's like a steak, yeah, I'll eat like that. Like, to me, how else do you have beef other than hamburger or a steak?
Chopped steak. Sauteed steak.
Steak.
Well, I mean, obviously it's steak because
Yeah.
it's a steak.
Yeah, but
I mean, just like it's chicken. Chicken is
Yes,
chicken.
but I
You
feel
can
like-
have chopped chicken. You
I
can
don't
have sauteed chicken. You can have chicken breast, chicken wings.
I think steak's gonna taste like steak no matter what.
Chicken's gonna taste like chicken.
I guess.
It's still
I don't know, man.
chicken. Same with pork, except bacon. I feel like that's the only exception.
I don't know. In my head,
But
I feel like
if
chicken's
you-
just more. If anything's probably the cheapest out of all
I
those
think you
options.
just like chicken more than beef, so you think it's more versatile. But I
Maybe.
feel like everything that you could put chicken in, you could put turkey, beef, or pork in.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. All I know is I ate a lot of chicken growing up.
like, think about it. There's pork fried rice. There's chicken fried rice. There's beef fried rice. There's vegetable fried rice. There's shrimp fried rice. It's a variety.
Yeah.
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 I don't care for turkey, though.
No.
I've tried so many times.
It's always cold and wet.
But
Even if it's just out the oven, it's
it
still
truly
cold.
has, like, a weird taste to me. Like, it's...
It's okay. I
I don't know if
rather have it
maybe
hot.
it's the foul taste that I'm tasting.
Yeah.
And you don't get that taste with chicken, so maybe it's like that foul taste I don't like.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I've never had any other type of bird. I've never eaten like quail or duck
Yeah.
or goose.
I've heard duck's pretty good. Or goose, but like, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Like, I've never had any other type of bird.
I
So
guess
I
if
don't.
you gave it to me and didn't tell me it was from a different bird, maybe I'll eat it.
Your light went out. Oh no, it doesn't.
No, it's still there.
Oh.
I'm paying attention. I can hear myself. So I'll know if
Do
my mic's
you
not.
hear yourself?
Yeah, I hear myself.
You hear yourself quite often?
Yeah, even without this, yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. In your head, the different voices.
There's only one voice,
You sure?
but there's multiple of the same voice.
So it's different voices.
It's my voice, but there's just multiple of my voices.
You have multiple of your own voices in your head.
Yeah. Don't look at me like that.
Like what?
Like I'm crazy.
You are crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You're a fucking lunatic.
Nope.
You hear your own voice like multiple different ways in your head.
Not all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Only when it's time for you to make bad or good decisions?
Well, there's at least 3 there.
Which
Most of the
decision
time,
do you
there's
go with?
I don't know. Whoever's making more sense. No, like really, it's just like I don't know. Like you don't have like yourself in the background at all times. Like your inner self.
I have a single inner self,
Yeah.
and then me and that inner self will have our discussions. I don't have multiple inner selves. I don't know many people who do have multiple inner selves. I would love to know if there are a lot of other people who.
If anything, I would say up maybe
that way.
me and then two other voices.
You like
It could be
you
up to
speaking like you now, or like the you in your head and two other voices plus your actual self. Because that would be 4 voices.
Not me speaking out loud, but me, my mind, and then two other me's.
2 other yous.
Two other me's.
So you literally have like someone, like if you in your mind are like, do I want to eat or do I want to smoke? And then another voice is like, you should definitely eat. And then the other voice is like, nah, bro, you should totally smoke because then you can eat more.
Yes, but not always.
Okay.
It depends on the situation, I guess. If I can't deal
Do
with
you
it
hear
myself.
2 voices at a time? Or is it like one voice and you're interpreting it as multiple voices, but it's just your inner voice saying different things? Or does it actually like you're hearing 2 things come into your head? I feel like you're afraid to answer right now.
I hear nothing. This was a joke.
Yeah. So let's answer the question.
All right.
Do you hear them talking at the same time? Are there 2 voices talking at the same time? Or is it just one voice and then it's just changing?
It's one voice, different sides. But like I
can hear them on different sides of your head?
No, but like they'll be talking about different things. But like
You'll have one voice that's talking about chicken and another voice that's talking about the sun.
no, it'll be going off like I don't know, because it's not all there. Like it's not always there. Like when I can have a conversation, it's me, and maybe just me thinking in the background as I'm speaking as well. But like, I don't know, man.
When's the last time you heard multiple voices? We need to get to the bottom with this. I'm too intrigued.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Like,
are you schizophrenic?
no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure some schizophrenics didn't know that they were schizophrenic and thought that hearing voices was normal.
No, it's not like it's not like I hear these voices out loud. It's like just in my head. Like
Yes, they also hear them in their head. Hello, Bentley.
oh.
They hear them in their head. I mean, some are like full on auditory hallucinations.
If anything,
But some of them are voices in their head telling them to do something.
I always kind of think of it as like my thoughts are running so fast that like one stream of thought would be this, and another stream of thought will be it's the same thought, but on the different sides of that thought.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
I hope one day we have a listener who's like a psychologist or something, and they're gonna hear all this and they're gonna write in.
It's like I can be thinking how I normally think, but depending how I am and how like fast my thoughts are, that like as I'm thinking this one stream, I'm thinking like I'm arguing with myself over what's going on.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, like say you said that you're going out tonight with some friends, but you don't clarify who the friends are or what. Like, it's just dumb shit. Like, this is just an example. So my thoughts.
I was making a face. That's why he had to say that.
Yeah, this is just an example. Like, just an example. Just an example. Like, my normal thought pattern would be like, okay, like, I guess that's a dumb example, but like, I don't know, like, okay, this is how it is, and then there's one side saying, well, fuck that, like it's not, it's the angry side of me thinking in tune with what I'm thinking at the moment, and then there's the other side where it's like, calm down, like, it's not like calm down. Like it's the other side of everything.
So you have an angel and a devil.
I guess.
Where like the angel side is like, the angel on your shoulder is like, oh, don't worry about it. It's just friends. She loves you. No, no, no. And then the devil side is like, wait a minute. Why didn't she tell you what kind of friends they are? Why aren't you invited? Like, maybe you should go and look at her and see where she's going. Or maybe you should inquire a little bit more. See if it's a guy. She's probably hanging out with a guy. And then like the angel on your shoulder is like, well, you can't always assume that she's hanging out with a guy. You have to give trust, and if you don't, then it didn't.
Yeah, and then there's me in the middle. I'm like, okay, this is what's going on. So like, how are we gonna handle this logically? Like, that's not normal for people.
I mean, I guess. I mean,
That's like.
I guess I don't have two streams of thought. I just have one continuous thought that thinks all those things. Like, if you were to say, like, oh, I'm giving my friend a ride, then in my head, I'm like, is it a girlfriend or is it a guy friend? Because mostly when guys say I'm giving my friend a ride, it's a girl.
Yeah, one that's name is never clarified. It's always the opposite sex.
But then I've also said that for friends who are the same sex, but, like, you don't know who they are. So me giving you a name means nothing.
Yeah.
You have no idea who the fuck that person is.
Yeah.
So like if I just say, oh, me and my friend are gonna go out and then like, you know, go grab a drink or like some ice cream or something or other, like I could be talking about either a girl or a guy.
Yeah.
I like rarely unless you know the person I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't like normally clarify because A, I don't feel like I have to, but like B, my clarification is gonna mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
No matter what name I say, you're not gonna know who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But like in my head, I'm just like, I have like that one steady stream of thought. It's never like broken up. It's never like, like which side is it?
To me,
it's just like, okay, well, he said he's giving his friend a ride. It could be a girl, it could be a guy. Do I really care? Not really, because I trust him enough that he can give whoever a ride. But like, why is he not telling me who it is? Does he think I'm gonna get jealous? And like, I'll just have like a consistent thought stream. So like for me, no, I don't have multiple thoughts the way that you do. It's just well then.
The fuck?
My cats are idiots.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like one continuous.
Yeah.
Like, bing.
Like I think to me, it's always been my problem where like, well, I have fast thoughts. It's hard for me to speak. Like hard to speak what I'm thinking because like, I'm not even quite sure what I'm thinking myself.
I feel like that's how my dad operates because like he tends to stutter sometimes. Like not type of thing, but like he'll be like,
I know what I want to say, but I'll stumble over the words.
He'll stumble over the words, and like he'll be like that, but that doesn't make sense. Like something like that. Yeah. Like he'll do that. Where like he's not really like like, but he'll.
I can't get the words fast out.
So he'll like repeat it a few times before the rest of his mind catches up to what he fully wants to say.
Yeah, like especially if I'm in like a stream of consciousness, if I'm just literally saying everything coming out my mouth, it's hard for me to keep up.
Because it's like you're trying to say all the words at once, so it just comes out as
Because by the time I'm speaking something, that's already 3-4 sentences away from what I'm thinking. Like I'm already past that in my head as I'm speaking it.
I always found it amazing how like some people like they don't just stop and think about what it is that they're trying to say, so they like talk so hard or talk so fast that like that it's too hard for them to say a lot. Like I'll pause if I need to pause.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, yes, of course, like it happens to everybody that somebody stumbles over their words, but like normally I'm in tune. My mouth is normally in tune with how fast my brain is going. Yeah. And sometimes, like, my brain won't even be thinking of things, and my mouth will just keep going. Yeah. And I'll just be saying shit. Yeah. And I don't really know what I said. But, like, I have no problem just, like, stopping and pausing, like, when I'm trying to think about how I want to word something or what I really want to say. So, like, I always found it fascinating. I'm like, so does that mean that, like, the people who can't speak, like, fast enough and like tend to stumble over their words and like all that stuff, does it make them more intelligent or less intelligent? Does it mean that their brain function is higher because it's moving faster, or is it slower because it can't make a thought but then also speak at the same time?
Yeah.
And I guess that kind of goes for like multitasking. Like, are people who can multitask more intelligent or less intelligent, or like are the people who can't multitask, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's always like made me wonder, because I mean, I'm sure there's been studies and shit, but I'm definitely not gonna look it up. But like, I just find it weird that like some people can do certain things.
For stuff like that, I always take it like you can find stuff saying it's not, but you can find some stuff where it says it is. So like, it's kind of like no one really knows. I think people are just different and just handle things differently. It just is what it is. There's nothing about it. It's just is how it is.
I guess. I don't know. I just think it's weird.
So if you get me going, then I'm not stopping, just words just spewing out until I'm done up there. Depending on what
until you're done up there.
Yeah, till the stream is cut off. But it's usually when you heighten my emotions is usually when I'm like that, because I'm already amped up of one way or another, that like my thoughts are just going.
I get that.
So if I'm angry, like, I'm just gonna
beeline.
Go. Yeah, if you really want me to talk about shit, then I'm just spew of just nonsense.
See, when I'm angry, I rather not talk, because like I could be thoughts. like an asshole, but like I do need to collect my thoughts, because I guess I can be considered like a considerate person, and so like, even though my intention is never to like hurt anybody's feelings on purpose, I will if I have to, but like a lot of the time I'm pretty careful about like how I word things.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to.
I'm not trying to fight and argue with you.
I just want this is like how I see it.
This is the facts, and this is what I'm receiving from you, and I don't fucking like it. Like, yes. But I'm also very careful, like, not to say like you're doing this and like you're just being a fucking asshole and It
doesn't solve anything.
It doesn't solve anything. But like, I do try and like be very careful with like if we go back to like the car giving somebody a ride example, right? Like, if for whatever reason that pissed me off, then like I would really try my best, like, sit here and say like, I realize that you gave somebody a ride. I just want to know why I wasn't told who it was. Like, is it because it was a girl? Do you think that I was going to get jealous? Like, what was the reason that you felt that you needed to hide this information from me? Or I do try to remember not to use you. So like, I'll try to like turn it and like say more like, is there a reason why I wasn't told who it was? Like, was this something that would have been a problem if I had known? Like, because then I've noticed that if you say like, you did this, you're not doing this, and like, it's accusatory, and it just automatically makes the other person defensive.
Yeah,
and then they're just gonna say whatever they need to say because they're backed into a corner.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the times it's not even true what they say, or they're just saying stuff to hurt you because you're hurting them, which is terrible in itself. Like, I feel like you should be an adult and have an adult conversation. If somebody's telling you that you're doing something, maybe you need to take a step back because you're actually fucking doing something. But I feel like people just can't get that because they're just like, oh my god, poor me, oh, woe is me.
Yeah.
And it's like, get over yourself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do try to remember, like, not to just be, like, pointing fingers all the time. Because I know it's definitely not, like, a one-way street all the time. Yeah. Like, it's not just one person doing something or the other. But I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I've rambled enough.
That's fine. Yeah, I hate fighting. I hate arguing.
I had one relationship where like all we did for like 3 months was argue.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is just getting so frustrating and like going nowhere. And then like one of my other exes would always try and pick a fight, and I would always have to defend myself.
Yeah.
Like, I would tell him that I'm going out with one of my friends, and then I would like go and see him before he left or before I left, and then he would text me. He's just like, he's like, yeah, like, have fun getting drunk with your friends and, like, having guys hit on you. I was like, well, that's not what I'm going for. I'm like, she wants to go out. She doesn't really talk to anybody else. Like, I'm just going here, like, for support. I'm like, I'm trying to help her out, letting her have a good time. I am a considerate person.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just watching out for her. I'd rather her go with somebody that she knows and make sure she doesn't go home with anybody or anything like that. Like, I don't want nothing to happen to her. He's like, oh, yeah, that's a good excuse for you to do it. And, like, we just have, like, a huge fucking issue. I'm like, you're just fucking dumb. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Because, like, stuff like that, like, I feel like everyone thinks those thoughts should always be spoken because those thoughts are not real.
Those thoughts are, most of the time, it's your own insecurities, and it's not real.
Yeah.
So, like, you're putting your insecurities on somebody else, and then that just makes them seem like a bad person when they haven't even done anything.
Yeah, that's why I always tell you, yeah, go have fun. Just make sure you let me know that at least that you're alive, but, like, yeah, go have fun.
Maybe it's because inside I'm dead. So, no, I'm not alive.
But, yeah, I don't know. Arguing about a bunch of dumb shit. Like, there's no point. It's like, especially me, because, like, I'm not, if you're having a fight about something,
it has to be serious.
Yes, but also, I'm not coming at you. Like, I'm arguing with what you're saying, but I'm not attacking you. You know what I mean?
I feel like we've never had an argument.
No.
But, like, there were a few times where
we had debates.
Some things were said, and I could see your attitude coming out. Yeah. Because you just felt so passionately about, like, whatever it is that we were talking about, that your attitude was just coming out. But, like,
that's also why I don't like the arguments. I don't want to get mad.
But, attitudes are my trigger, and it could either go either way. Like, I will give you an attitude back, and then I probably won't talk to you for the rest of the night. Or I get, like, really, really sad and, like, defensive, and then, like, I kind of, like, cower, like, because I don't like when people are mad at me. So, like, in my head, if it's sounding like you're mad at me, I will start crying. Yeah. And I'm not a crier, and, like, I really don't like crying, and I don't, because, like, to me, like, I feel like I'm crying for no reason, so, like, why am I acting like this?
Yeah.
And not to say that people shouldn't cry, if you should cry in sad moments, but I feel like I put so much in my own head that, like, something is wrong, that, like, it makes me cry. And that, because I think it's more like I'm scared more so, like, not really sad. Like, I cry when I'm sad. Like, everybody should cry when they're sad, and I'm a sympathetic crier, so I may have no feeling about anything whatsoever, but if I watch somebody cry on TV, like, I just tear up naturally. I'm just like, why am I crying? Like, this is a very beautiful emotional moment, but, like, I should not be crying. This is ridiculous. But, like, when somebody's, like, attacking me or, like, yelling at me, like, my anxiety goes up, and then it immediately goes to, like defense mode, and my defense is to cry. Yeah. Though, I think I've only done that once with you.
But yeah, I'll never attack you. I might get loud, and my words might be aggressive at how I'm saying them.
Yeah.
I don't portray my words well.
I also think because, like, you don't often get angry or anything, so that when you do, your emotion comes out, and I feel like you don't know how to fit your words with your emotion, so you just act on your emotion.
I gotta work on making this not sound as harsh as I'm trying to mean it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, I mean, everyone has, like, that problem. Like, that's why there's...
No, I'll never call you a fucking dumbass. Like, I won't do those things in a fight, because like, stuff like that, like I'm not attacking you.
Of the it's people crazy. Upstairs from us.
Yeah.
Okay, people. So there's this couple that, like, lives upstairs from us, and not only are they super loud and obnoxious and seem to move their furniture regularly for whatever fucking reason, because they have hardwood floors up there. They're fancy. But, like, these two, like, literally have an argument of some sort, like, every other day, every couple days. And it always ends with her crying. She's a crier. And like this one time, like even like Trey heard him tell her just like shut up. Like but apparently I don't know if she was like talking to him.
I think he said what, shut the fuck up, or was it shut up, bitch?
I think it was shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was just like, shut the fuck up or something like that.
Shut
You're just
the
like, did he
fuck
just tell her to shut up? I was like, yeah. Like, this is how fucking serious this is. They are so fucking toxic.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, that's like one thing I don't understand. Maybe I've never been, maybe I'm just like not that type of person, or I've never been in such a serious situation that like I don't want to leave my toxic relationship. I will say that it took me like an extra 2 months to leave my ex after I found out that he cheated on me, because like I was always told that like I end relationships too soon. I don't try and like put any effort into like whatever. I'm like, but you know what? I'm like, I shouldn't have even stayed as long as I did. I'm like, I should have just listened to my intuition like from the bat.
Yeah.
Which I will never not do that again.
Yeah.
Because if I tell you one thing, like my intuition is fucking like amazing. Like 9.8% of the time. Bentley,
come on.
You're very rude.
Are you hungry,
right
Boog? You want to eat? It's 4:30. Hold on 1 second, guys. I don't know. I was seeing you getting rambunctious. I'm like, oh, he probably wants to eat.
He probably does want to eat.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a cheese ball snack.
Yeah, we had to feed the Boog.
And we had to feed the Boog. If you didn't know, that's Bentley's nickname.
Oh, yeah.
As I was saying, 9.8% of the time my intuition is right. So, I'm never ignoring that again. But anyway, yeah, toxic relationships. I don't know why. I truly do want to understand people's stances as to why they don't leave.
I like to think that's, first, it's part of how they were raised, how their parents showed affection to them. Mm-hmm. 2 is they're new in relationships as in general, so they just don't know better. And 3 is some people are just broken and they're just in relationships like that because they are just broken like that. But
well, that's the thing. The people who are broken, they've had to have been broken down before.
Yeah, their first love fucked them up, or their parents fucked them up, so they always chose fucked up relationships.
Like, because I know the most common reasons is, you know, like they don't want to leave for their kids because they have nowhere to go, or they don't have any family that they can rely on or stand, or any friends or anything. Yeah. Or some people are like so far from anybody, like they've moved states like with their significant other, so like they don't really don't know where to go or anything like that. Sure. But like for other reasons, like if you can afford an apartment on your own, like like why can't you just
probably the easiest, like I shouldn't say easiest, but that should be the like number one tip is make sure you can defend for yourself. Never rely for other people.
If you can't afford shit by yourself, then you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because if you rely too heavily on that other person,
that's too much leverage.
That's way too much leverage. Yeah. Good thing you're not a terrible person.
No.
Because you could easily leverage me.
I could be an ass. Well, no, that's
could
horrible.
Definitely be.
It's horrible.
That's a horrible way to be.
No, for
like,
sure.
You're just at that point, you're just a miserable human being who just want to bring other people down with you.
To me, at that point, you don't want a spouse. You just want someone
to control.
To cater to you. You want someone to control. Yeah.
Which is just awful.
Yeah.
Not to say that I don't make a lot of money. I don't, but I'm just not saying it.
Or even that I make a lot of money, but...
You do, but he's not saying it also.
Well, I don't make that much.
You make way more than me.
Well.
But this new job does pay well, as, you know, when I actually get a full fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
Which I think is, like, the only thing wrong. But, like, even with, like, missing a few days from 1 week and, like, working a full week another week, like, that's still, like, a decent pay. That's what I would be making at my other job.
Okay.
If I worked there, like, for the 2 weeks, full 2 weeks, I'd be making a little bit less than that.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah, it's a give and take. Like stuff like that. Like it shouldn't be held over anyone's head if you truly love them.
which that's another thing is like people have like that sense, that false sense of what love is.
That's what I'm saying. They
Like,
just don't know any
People
better.
don't know, like, which is so sad.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of them do stem from, like, their own family lives and stuff. Like, some of them were, like, raped or molested.
Yeah.
Or some of them just, like, have seen, like, their parents constantly belittle and badger each other. And, like, so they truly think that that's what love is.
Yeah.
But I'm also at the same time, I'm like, use common sense.
That's how I think. Because to me, like, I'm not that I've seen a lot of crazy shit, but I've seen things where I'm like, it can't be like that. Like, I can't make things like that. This doesn't do good for anyone.
Like,
So why
that's what I'm
continue this?
saying.
Yeah.
Like, why can other people not see that?
I feel like a
like-
lot of people can't really think for themselves.
I definitely agree with that. But, like, I truly, like, it amazes me.
Like, don't learn
And
from.
truly
like,
fascinates me how, like, some people can go into, like, their first relationship, or, like, not even getting into relationship, can see a relationship where, like, someone's getting beat, where somebody's getting like constantly yelled at and, like, you know, being called a bitch or an asshole or what have you, and think, oh yeah, I want that.
Yeah, no.
This is what love is. No. Like, how do you, like, at that point, like, how do you not have enough common sense to be like, no. Like, you've watched TV.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've watched TV. I'm sure that they've you know, like, watched movies and stuff, and, like, yes, is that love completely over oh fuck, what's the word? Like, it's too much. Like, yes, is it too much? I couldn't think of the word I was trying to think of. But yes, is like TV romance and stuff too much? Absolutely. But that truly is how love is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be somebody who's like making you feel less than dirt.
Yeah.
Like, but to, like, it truly, like, I really would, and I'm not saying this to, like, to anybody who's ever been in this situation to seem like an asshole,
No.
or to seem like a stuck-up bitch or, like, whatever. Like, I am truly 100% interested in, like, what that mindset is like, because I don't know that mindset. I've never experienced it. I've never had to experience it. And I probably never will experience it. So I really do want to know, like, why is it that certain people will see something negative and be like, oh yeah, this is what it's supposed to be?
I think they just think of it more of as it just being normal. So
But, like,
it's
how
okay to
can
act
you-
that way.
But how can you see that as normal when you see far more people in better situations than that situation?
I don't know. Maybe they don't see other sides.
I feel
They
like
just
I feel like
experience that
some
one
of them
thing.
also think that, like, that they don't deserve that, so that should be normal for them. And I just want everyone out there knowing that no, that is not what you deserve.
No, not at all.
You deserve somebody who's going to take care of you,
No, yeah,
who's going
show you
to
respect.
who's going to show you respect, who's going to love you unconditionally. Somebody who, like, if you're sick, will take care of you, or if you need something from the store, or if you, like, need them to help you move or something, that they will drop what they're doing because they care more about you than whatever fun thing or whatever that they're doing.
Yeah.
You deserve better, and I expect all of you to think that and to go with it. And if anybody is treating you like shit, call the hotline if you're being abused. I don't actually know the number, but it's up there somewhere. and or leave the relationship. You can make it on your own. I promise you. That's my
Yeah, if there's a will,
PCA
there's a way.
for the day.
And I'll just say it one more time.
PSA.
And I'll say it one more time. Don't depend on anything.
And
on
don't
anyone.
depend on anyone.
That's number one.
Number uno.
Because I would say majority of the time, it's just too much dependency. And they literally got themselves stuck when there's no way out because they depend so much. I want to say that's majority of the time.
That, yes. They depend too much on the other person, and now that person becomes their lifeline.
Yeah.
So now you can't leave them.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I say you can.
Yeah.
Trey says you can. He shrugged, but he knows that he's.
I don't know, how I like to live my life is like do what you want. If something's not working out,
Don't
start
stick
over.
around.
Start over. It's fine to start over.
It's totally okay to start over. Which I also think that people don't hear enough.
No.
Is that it's okay to not stay.
Even
It's okay to start over, to start fresh.
even if it's it's shitty, a lot shittier than what it was. It's still a start over. You could be even better from that. You just gotta learn to depend on yourself.
It's like that one quote that I forgot where I heard it, but when I heard it, I loved it. And it was like, it can't get worse.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like it can't get worse? Or it can't not, it won't ever not be better.
yeah,
Or like it won't ever like not be okay.
yeah,
Like you're not going to be in that miserable situation forever. Like it can't possibly stay.
you could stay
Bad.
miserable, but you don't have to.
Like your
Is that
situation
what you're trying to
can't.
say?
No, I'm trying to say like your situation can't stay bad. Like there's no way that it can consistently be bad all the time. At some point, it's going to get better.
Yes. I see what you're saying.
That's what
now.
I'm trying to
Okay,
say. I
okay,
can't
yes.
remember what the exact quote
I can
was,
see what
and it's
you're
gonna
saying now.
bug me that I don't.
Yeah, we talked about this the
But-
other day.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like, as long as you're trying, that's all you can do. Like, might suck now, might suck forever. But, like, as long as you're trying to do something about it, it can't suck forever.
yes,
Yes.
that is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to see if I can, like, look it up, but probably not. But yes, basically, like, it can't stay
Yeah.
bad.
Like, take risks. I'm not much of a risk taker, but when I do feel the need to take the risk, I'll take that
Oh,
risk.
you know what I think it was? I think it was things can't always be this bad.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Things can't always stay this bad or
Yeah.
be this bad.
Yeah.
It won't. I promise.
No. As long as you're trying.
As long as you're
As
trying.
long as you're trying.
So that was our
something.
PSA for the day.
Shit.
Yeah. Public service announcement.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can hear them on here. The people upstairs just walked across, and I swear it's like she stomps around like she maybe she's flat-footed or something. I don't know, but she walks on her heels, so she like pushes her heels
She
down.
better be a
and
big
then
girl the way
walks.
she's walking.
She might be a big girl the way she is walking like she's heavy-footed.
Yeah. So she. Yeah.
And so fucking annoying. And then they're arguing is super. It's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it's super annoying also. Yeah. Anywho's, I'm kind of hungry.
Oh yes.
I can't wait for Chinese food. We talked a lot about like a variety of different things. We talked about
Yeah,
food.
we're all over
We
the
talked about
place.
your mental weirdness.
Yeah.
We talked about relationships. I feel like this was a pretty versatile episode.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for Pokemon to come out either.
Oh my god. I low key want to take Friday
I
off.
knew you were going to say that you want to take Friday off. But no, you're not going to take Friday off. Do not waste a day. You have the whole weekend.
It's not a waste of
As
a
soon
day.
as you come home, you can get it.
not a
But
waste of
if
a
you
day.
pre-order it, as soon as you get home, it'll be ready to play. You can sit down. You could smoke a little bit. And you can play. You
Or
don't
I
even
can
have to
just-
worry about it.
Wake up and play for 3 days straight.
No.
Yes.
No. You always do this. You waste these days and then you need them. And then when you have to take a day off, you don't get paid.
Oh, they're not a waste of a day.
It is a waste of a day.
Not a waste of a day.
You're only gone half the day.
I'm gone. For
Sir.
the majority of the time that I'm awake, I am gone.
Stay up later.
I can't help it. You see me fall asleep while playing.
I do all the time. Which I keep telling you to go to the doctor so that you can see what the fuck is wrong with you.
I'm tired.
You're tired because of something, an iron deficiency.
'Cause,
maybe you lack vitamin D.
Wake up at 5.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
And then gone till 3:30.
And then you go to sleep at 5.
Yeah, because I'm finally coming down from moving all day.
You're only awake 12 hours.
That's good enough.
It's not good
There's
enough.
24 hours in a day.
And you're only awake for half of it.
That's fine.
That's not. Most people in the world, the majority of the people in the world are awake for like 18 hours or more. You could barely make it to like 15 hours.
12. I don't know what to tell you.
I do.
Or if the doctor tells me there's nothing he can do about it, it's just how I am.
No, there is something wrong with you. You sleep way too much. This man
like to sleep.
here. No, it's not that you like to sleep. You can't help but go to sleep.
At nighttime, yeah.
This man will wake up at 5 in the morning. He'll go into work for 6:30. He'll get home by roughly 4 o'clock. He'll sit down and smoke, probably play till about like 6. Maybe we eat dinner around 6 o'clock. After dinner, it's 6:30, 6:45. He's already sleeping.
All I needed to complete my day was some food.
And that's why you feel like you don't have enough time to stay awake after work to play a fucking video game.
Know what?
Because you
Fine.
can't keep yourself up.
Fine,
But I feel like you don't even try. I truly feel like
I
you just,
try so hard.
No, you give in
because I know you're gonna give me shit about it. I try so hard. I'm like, I have to stay awake.
No,
stay
you don't,
awake,
because you'll position yourself laid up on the couch, covered in the nice warm blanket with Bentley, who's an extra heater on you. You don't even. I mean, it literally looks like you give in immediately. Like you're just like, fuck it, it's
but
here.
Literally, sometimes I'm literally am like, all right, I'm tired. I am fighting it a little bit. But then I'm like, I'm like, oh shit, I fell asleep. Like, literally, sometimes I do just literally just.
And
pass
how
out.
do you not see an issue with this?
I just figure this is how it is.
That's not how it is.
That's how it is.
It's really not how it is.
Really is.
I could get 4 hours of sleep, and if I want to stay up, my ass is staying up.
I'm too old for that.
I'm older than you, as you like to remind me. You're not too old. There's something biologically wrong, and you're missing something. I guarantee it's an iron deficiency. That's also why your face is so pale and you have bags under your eyes.
Or vitamin D.
Or vitamin D.
Probably vitamin
Or
D.
vitamin C. Any of the vitamins. If you're missing anything, really, especially if you don't get like a well-balanced diet, then like you're going to be missing out on something. And considering that you rarely eat and mostly snack, you're probably missing quite a few things. If you had like all of your vitamins and shit in your body that you needed, I would be fucking amazed. I'm serious. Whatever. Fine. You still need to go to the doctor. You need to call him tomorrow on your lunch break. I'm not joking. Stop making the stupid faces. You need to call the doctor.
We shall see.
You need to go. You haven't gone since high school.
I have gone since high school. It's been at least 6-7 years now.
That's awful. Don't look at me like that. You also need to go to the eye doctor and the dentist. But we'll start with a normal fucking checkup that requires blood work, which will...
The glasses, I think I definitely got to go see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't want to wear glasses and you want to wear contacts, like...
What? I'm not putting my finger in my eye. I'm wearing glasses.
Oh my god, it's not that hard.
I'm wearing
All you
glasses.
do is you pull the bottom part of your
I
eye.
don't care,
You
'cause
look
it's
up,
not gonna
you
happen.
put it in, and then
I'm getting
it's there.
glasses. I always wanted glasses anyways.
You wanted glasses?
Yeah.
But you won't go to the eye doctor to get them. You would look really good with glasses, though.
Oh, thanks. The covers some of my big head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because you have a really small face, so the glasses would just take
I have a small face.
You, like, from your eyebrows to
I got a big ass forehead,
No,
yes. Wow.
It doesn't help that you shave your head too, so it looks even bigger.
Well, it's better than not being shaved.
But like from your eyebrows to your chin is a small. It's usually only the size of your palm, except your fingertips go past your eyebrows. Yeah. So I would say from like your ring finger. So from your ring finger to the bottom of your hand,
hands.
that's how big your face is.
All right, so I got big hands.
So like you
so my face is bigger than most people's faces.
No, because
my hands are bigger than most people's.
there are plenty of men who have hands the same size as
It's
you.
bigger. I should say bigger than most girls.
Yeah, I would hope so. But then you also have a big head. But like the glasses will take up the remainder.
Yeah, put some room on my
the blank space because you also have your big beard. Yeah. So your glasses will take up the remainder of your face.
Yeah.
So your whole face.
So my forehead's not as big.
No, so it makes it bigger.
Wow.
Because you'll have less face. It's okay. I like your egghead.
Oh, thanks.
But the glasses that I made you try on of mine, those would look really, really nice.
Oh,
like the square ones.
Yeah.
But not like the tiny ones, but like, you know, like the normal, like
well,
like my clear ones.
I'm gonna get
those
the
would
Harry
look
Potter
really nice.
ones. Big round ones.
Those wouldn't fit your face.
I don't care.
I do. I can't have you walking out there looking like a fucking weirdo. They might fit your face though. I don't know. I'd have to see you in them. Either way, you need to go to the doctor first.
Yeah.
So, step numero uno. Anyway.
Anywho's.
Whatever. Now that we got that squared away.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking doctor.
Wowzers.
All of you go to the doctor and get your pets spayed and neutered.
Wow.
That's what Bob Barker used to say.
Yeah.
Spay your pets.
Yeah.
The Price is Right.
Yeah.
I hated game shows.
Huh.
I really do. I think it's because I'm not on the game show, so I hate watching them.
Yeah.
I don't like other people winning things that I can't win.
Schwarzers.
Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous when it comes to shit like that.
Wowzers.
Yeah. Sorry.
Haha.
Well, whatever.
Haha.
Anyway.
Anyways.
That is all, folks.
Yeah. You know where to catch us. You know how to find us.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Wowzers. You know what it is. I am Trev.
And I'm still Jaden. And that's Bentley.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's going on. Like and follow, subscribe, share, listen, learn, talk, words. Goodbye.
Phrases. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.